Iran has just offered anybody who is willing to remove Israel and the USA from Iran, away from the Strait, they can use the Strait. Do you know how important the Strait of Hormuz is? Everybody is going to know the Strait of Hormuz in World War III history class. Every single one of those children would know what the Strait of Hormuz is. This has just created open season for attack on the US. Do you not realize that? Iran saying, I've closed the strait. Whoever can get the princess out the tower can have the princess. That's exactly what they've done. We're cooked. We're cooked. There are definitely some people making some plans right now because the Strait of Hormuz is money. Is straight money. Oil, resources, the Middle East, money. And now anybody who uses that now has a motive to go and attack the US. Any government that has beef with the US, any group of people who has beef with US citizens, who sees the propaganda that America is putting out to the rest of the world about the military soldiers, especially the white boys in the military, who are like, oh, I just can't wait to get over there, da-da-da-da-da. Those niggas will fight for the strait. We'll fight y'all for the strait. Who do you think is willing to fight y'all for the Strait of Hormuz? For that money, everybody is. For that money, private contractors are going to go to leaders of countries and be like, so when are we getting the strait back?
And I'm going to say it again. I don't get how people are okay with what's happening with the immigrants in our country right now. They're being treated like criminals, being racially profiled by how they look, by how they speak. I am all for securing our borders, but detaining a high school student and then telling him you have no rights, period, and then transferring him to a different state without his parents' consent, that's kidnapping. That's child abduction. People say immigrants are stealing their jobs, we're criminals. But as a first-generation American, I can tell you that my parents worked extremely hard, contributed to our economy. Instead of saying that we're stealing your jobs, maybe learn a second language like we did. I'm sorry, but when the job application says Spanish preferred or Spanish required, that's not stealing. That's a skill you didn't take the time to learn. I am so grateful to be American, but I am also so proud to be Mexican. Because I am both. The fact that they're picking up these people from their jobs that benefit all of us Americans, and calling them criminals, that's unreal. That's disgusting. That's just heartbreaking. And the fact that we can't see that.
I just watched a Black American who was traveling in Europe being questioned about where in Africa she is from. And she responds by explaining that she has hundreds of years of ancestry in the Americas, in the area that became the United States of America. Now, I am a white adoptive mom of a Black boy, and we both have ancestry in the Americas. His biological family has been in the area that became the United States longer than my biological family. He is essentially more American than I am. And I have ancestors who fought in the American Revolutionary War. Our nation is relatively young compared to other nations. As of this recording, it's 248 years old. We are a nation of majority immigrants, but we identify as Americans first in general, and we don't need to prove our ancestry to anyone.